and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I say you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. 4, 5, 6, come on and get your kicks. Now you don't need the money when you look like that, do you, honey?
Hey everybody, Flipinbean coming at you. What we're going to be covering today is a Ryan Weeks knife, the High Uintas. Named after the mountain range, which is in Utah, which is Ryan Weeks is from. If you look closely, let me get this nice and pretty. Look closely. 1095 blade. Got that pretty hard in there. You got a 1095 blade. This is oil. Right here, obviously that rainbow pattern is a little bit of oil from Skin and Chicken. You also got a nice 1095 Hamon, Desert G10 and Black G10 for the grips scale. A nice, if you can see that right there, mosaic pin, and then a stainless steel tube for your lanyard. Honestly, I'm not a big woodcraft guy, but if I had to be, when I go out to the field, I would hope for something like this. What we have right here is a extreme use knife, very lightweight, very well handcrafted. These handles are actually rounded in such a way that literally zero hot spots. You know, very small things I would ever suggest if needed. I would say maybe some jimping would improve. There's Mr. Weeks' maker's mark right there. Right there. Come on. There you go. It's having trouble, people. Alright, anyways. So, yeah, very well used, very well loved, and this thing is just a beast in the field. As you can see, I got some marks right here. That's just for me using it, gloves, stuff like that. What we have also to go with it is his ambidextrous hip sheath. You can actually slide your belt if you look real closely. It's not that there's not too much to it. It's just a round loop that goes around both sides, so no matter what way you wear it, on the left or right, it's comfortable. Also, beautiful hand craftsmanship, even tans the inside when needed. Extremely good retention in it. Hand tooled, as you can see, and sewn by him. Beautiful. Now, I'm not big on leather sheaths in general because sometimes when you have to do a hip function, it becomes very thick. At its thickest, I want to say it's a little over 3/4 of an inch. You have 5 pieces altogether. You're going to have the actual sheath, the outside, then you have the inside back spacer that comes in between it right here, as you can see right here. And what that does is it allows for you to have a way for the sheath to be shaped. And then you have the actual strap itself. So all in all, this complete package is about $250 to $300 per specs. Very well handmade, extremely well used and loved. This thing, as you can see, still got a nice edge on it. I got to give it a little loving later because got to re-oil it again. But overall, great piece. You also have Mr. Weeks is a backpacker as well. So for you guys who are into woodscrafts, you know, this is a guy who, if he doesn't trust the knife, he's not going to use it. He's not going to make it, and he's not going to put it out there. So put it that way. All his knives, all his models he has, he uses, he loves, and he just takes care of. This thing is a beast in itself. And overall, he sends a really well put together package. When he sends you your knife, he will send you the birth certificate, expressly stating who the knife was made for. He will send high resolution pictures beforehand. So while in process, you actually got to kind of see where your knife is at. This is very, I guess, uncommon. There's only a few knife makers that do that. But he will actually post them on his website, showing you what point your knife is in the process. So you get to kind of like, you know, see the birth of it happening, and then you get the knife, and you have that much more appreciation for it. The man knows what he's doing. So I would say check him out, Ryan Weeks, and this model is the high Uintas. I know several people already right now are going to want this. I mean, this thing is nice for its size. We're talking about 3.5, 4 inch over blade right here, about 8 inches overall for the handle included, and it's just, it grips. There's not that hot spot. Transitions easily. I mean, I have no fear in using this thing. I have no fear. I mean, this thing is beautiful. It works and works for you. Great for a camp knife, great for a hiking knife, great for an all-around knife. Skinning, trapping, hunting. This thing will, you know, assist you in the greatest of ease. Plus, the beautiful thing about it is that it's also, you know, it's a great piece in general. I mean, it kind of gives it that bolster look right there with the 2 G10 pins and that nice G10 right here. It's well made and well put together. And you know, I thank Mr. Weeks. Me and him had a great correspondence about this, and overall, I am more than impressed on this. So Ryan Weeks, like I said, high Uintas. It's a no BS kind of knife. It's not meant to be fancy. It's not meant to be doing other things, but use. Use is this thing's main function. So alright, people, look them up. I'm gonna put the link below. The high Uintas. Out.